Coach Bakich.
I guess Coach obviously mentioned.
I was waiting on cue. I thought I didn't know if Brad would give us a cue or not. Sorry about that.
Obviously, Coach, you talked about those little things that you want to get that lead early. What is it you feel like you need this team to do to be able to get out to those leads early instead of having to put themselves in the place to do the unlikely?
They know that we want to score first, but that's one of our goals offensively is to score first. But the thing these guys do is they score second, third, fourth, and fifth when we don't. And it just, you'd love to have a script, you'd love to have a game plan, and then you get punched in the face, right? And then you have to adjust, and that's what these guys are really good at. We have a plan. Very rarely does it just go perfectly. And where these guys shine is the response from getting knocked down. And everybody wants to have it, but until you actually get tested over and over and over again, do you start to see what the identity of the team is. And there's been teams where you don't learn the identity of your team until very late, and sometimes you learn it early. And, we've just been through the ringer, it feels like, even though our record is good, it's just there's been so much adversity during the game. And we've put a focal point on learning the lessons, even in the wins, of how to improve and how to get better, and what are the areas we watch a ton of film in here. We break a lot of things down. So I think that helps, but also more importantly for the guys, just the belief that knowing that they can come back. And it's, again, like they keep saying, trust in their training. Well, that goes back to August, and there's a lot that goes into it that we don't have time to cover, but it's an everyday kind of thing that you can't just get to the season and say, oh, well, let's come back if you haven't trained that way since day one. And these guys have just done it since day one.
Blake's run is unreal. Obviously, he's a little bit of a soft-spoken guy about it. What have you seen from your perspective that's brought him to this moment and allowed him to do this?
Well, Blake's an aggressive swinger. He's in swing mode, and the thing that he's done a good job of is, his aggression is his strength. But he's done a really good job of being aggressive at the right pitches that he can do damage with. And there were times in the past where he was maybe aggressive to the pitcher's pitches, and he could make contact with those pitches, but not necessarily hit them like he's hitting them now. So he's doing a good job of laying off those pitches. He's comfortable in 2-strike counts if that happens. But it's just, he's had another birthday. And he's a veteran leader. He's played a lot of baseball. I'd even say his best baseball is ahead of him still. He's a super versatility type of guy that can play multiple positions in the infield. And he's just got a very mature, advanced approach at the plate. Especially when he's laying off of pitches that, the pitcher wants him to swing at, and he's going after the pitches he wants to swing at. So he's hitting some, he's just aggressive to the right pitches. His swing decisions are really good right now.
Just to piggyback on the defensive versatility piece, where do you think he profiles best? Where do you think he's strongest?
Right-handed batter's box.
Well, yeah.
and then if you need him at second or third, or first, or he's the kind of guy that he's just that throwback baseball player. Kids get so conditioned to only play one position, and you want the old school ball player, the dirty uniform, just the play hard guy, and that's him. And he can play. He could. If he doesn't know a position on the field, he could learn it quick. He makes adjustments quick. He's got high aptitude. But the advanced approach at the plate is, I think any organization would love to have a guy like that in their organization, and just give him a shot, because he's a guy that, he could hit his way through the levels, and just be able to play second, play third, bounce to the outfield, whatever. So I'm just glad he's on our team.
Not quite halfway into the season, where do you see the team as opposed to maybe what you were looking for it to be at this point?
Yeah, I didn't have a goal like in terms of what our record would be. It's just everything we talk about is about getting better, and it's so boring and such coach speak, but it's literally that's what it takes, and it's just the target on be the best team at getting better. If we're going to be ranked number one, let's be the number one ranked team at getting better, and just keep the target on that, and that will lead to the results that we want. But we also